walking back in pain. It's just all the while, I mean, he's like going through like back his hands cut off and it's like he's trying to reach up and grab his liver and like he's just got two stumps so he's just wiggling around and it's like I said, it's out there but we won't look at it or watch it anyway. So it's up and that's what it's such
Scurry.
He took her lessons in the whole class because she rejected him.
Hello, welcome. Hi, how are you? How's everything? Watching some spooky stuff.
Camera pans her face and it shows she is aware and conscious. Her eyes are moving across the room in complete pain and fear. You can hear her struggling to breathe due to the insane amount of blood, and you can witness the building as she tries to hang on to her life. You can also hear her try to breathe, but due to the injury, it's extremely muffled. It almost sounds like the upload of other anything, but also behind her. The camera stays up along the face for about 30 to 40 seconds and you can see her wriggling in pain. You can hear her trying to scream and her back against the camera goes closer to her. After this point, you see just how deep pain breathing is. It's literally 3/4 of the way through her head. Only the was pronounced dead after this video was taken. this man named Jonathan. Now, Jonathan said if he had he would go visit his grandfather who lived in Louisiana. Right? Now, his grandfather had lived his whole life right on this sort of island that wasn't able to be haunted. Now, so this particular summer, he went to his grandfather's house and he was staying for a week. So he gets to his grandfather's house and his grandfather meets him and is so excited. He's like, "Welcome, Jonathan, come on in and let me get you something to eat." And the first thing he notices when he goes to his grandfather's house is there is the stench of something that was rotting. So he says, "Grandpa, what is that smell?" And he says, "Why? Something's rotting." And his grandfather says, "No, it's nothing right here." So that's kind of odd. He also noticed one of the rooms in the house was burning up. And he said, "Grandpa, when you got the door closed, and we did this, I'm doing some repairs and everything. I just didn't want you to go back in there." So they started talking, and then night and Jonathan said, as soon as he got home, his grandfather started getting anxious and dancing. And his grandfather told him, "I want you to bring your gun and lock the door." And he's like, "Grandfather, I thought we could stay up late and tell stories and stuff." And his grandfather said, "No, go into your bedroom and lock the door." So he goes into the bedroom and he notices that his grandfather has broken this dead lock the door. So he locks the door and goes down. Later that night, he hears a very loud ruckus outside the room. And then he hears the front door. And after that, he goes well. He goes to bed. The next morning, his grandfather comes inside. He's like, "Grandfather, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, no, it's okay. It's all right." And he said, "Why are you so nervous?" He said, he said, "Oh, just watch." So he said, "Look, every night he's there with grandfathers. His grandfather, he came back at night, and he came back in the morning." Well, the last day he's there, he goes into the bedroom, locks the door, and he starts hearing that sound outside the room. This time, he locks the door, he goes out the room. And over in the kitchen, like he can see someone moving around kind of like really violently. And he hears all of these weird kind of gurgling sounds. And when he gets a better look at what was in his kitchen, he said it was this muscular, middle-aged man laying down the piece of the wood. And he said this thing just noticed him. And it started out and started. It walks towards him and then grabs him. And the only thing Jonathan could think of at the time was to fight whatever this was. So he bites through whatever this was and he runs into the bedroom and locks the door. The next morning, he hears the front door open and he thinks we're all in the grandfather's home. He opens the door and he sees his grandfather coming inside. He is like completely disheveled. He's not wearing a shirt. And he notices he has this bandage wrapped around his arm in the same exact spot of where he had kept that thing that he encountered the night before. So he knew at that moment that what he's seen was his grandfather. And he said he believes to this day that he's seen what's known as the movie.
Hey everyone, and welcome.
Results at WGU. You'll gain AI integrated skills, certifications, and career momentum without the degree.
This woman passed away a few hours after this photo was taken when she flew to Turkey for a model makeover. 38-year-old Kate Brown flew from the UK to Istanbul with her sister Leanne, and she had a procedure done at Clinic Expert. Her procedure included a tummy tuck, liposuction, and BBL. The entire process leading up to the surgery was perfect. They even offered a discount for Kate, and that's what made her want to do the surgery. procedures, it is very high risk. Now, you would think that things could not get worse, but when Cadell's body was brought back to the UK, coroner told her family that large parts of her organs were missing, such as her brain and her heart. During an interview, the sister said that legally they couldn't do anything and that the clinic was allowed to take the organs if they wanted to.
They returned the body, they kept pieces of her heart and her intestines. How far off was that to hear? I think it was a lot of better. It's legal, we can take what you wanted. But I thought you'd have to ask the permission for family before you took anything off. They said the death certificate showed one just from how not there's any cause of death.
But a lot of people believe that her organs were to someone.
Back that one day could save your life. Your car is stuck on the train tracks. Look for this blue sign. You don't have a phone number on it. You can call them and tell them that you're stuck, and they'll alert all oncoming trains. We all hate red eyes and pictures, but if your pupils ever look like white, you might have something wrong with your eyes, such as cataracts, retinopathy, and eye cancer. But sometimes from weird angles, it may look like something. When you go to sleep, keep your car keys near your bed. That way, if you hear someone trying to break into your house in the middle of the night, you can just set off your car alarm. It'll most likely scare them away. Never use bleach to clean Catgirl. When mixed with chlorine bleach, creates a toxic gas that is harmful to humans and can be deadly in large amounts.
If you watch this video, you'll have nightmares. 2 years ago, an account by the name of Blissfully Ironic uploaded a video to TikTok. In the video, he hears a weird sound in his home and goes around to check it out. The video begins with the man searching around his kitchen with a flashlight, trying to find the source of the noise. He then moves outside to his backyard and shines his light along his fence. And that's when we see something a little strange. Something is looking at him from behind a shed. And when we slow the video down, we see a shadowy figure dart away. It looks to be some sort of creature or person. Many people in this comment section were saying they saw some sort of shadowy paranormal being. However, a lot of other people were
Shadow people.
or maybe the whole thing was just
It's the shadow
What
people.
makes this video even more strange is the fact that the TikTok account of Blissfully Ironic that posted this video had previously only uploaded short comedic videos. What do you guys think it was?
A man in Texas killed his adopted son and put him inside of a washing machine where his body was found. A man in Texas had been sentenced to 50 years in jail after the adopted son's body was just found. The child's adopted mother will also be charged as part of this, and the kid was only 7 years old in this case. His name was Troy Kere. He was found inside of a washing machine on July 28th back in 2022. Now, 3 years after his murder and after his body was found, he's finally getting justice and his family is finally being sentenced. Troy's first grade teacher had a lot of good things to say about him, how he was such an avid reader. He would go straight to the library after class, read books, and then tell his classmates the stories that he read. His teacher also said he would uplift all of his classmates around him, that he was a future leader. His parents tried to get away with the murder too. They filed a missing persons report together. So the police decided, okay, let's go to the house and question them. That's usually the case with missing persons reports. The answers were a little sus to them, so they started investigating the house. That's when they found him in the washing machine. They did some digging and they found text messages that incriminated the parents. You know, the parents were mad that the kid was eating their donuts and their like oatmeal cream pies and stuff like that. Why would you even adopt a kid if you're not going to let him eat things? In the text too, the father said, "I'm going to end up killing him." The autopsy report did reveal that he had many injuries, you know, old and new, so that all led to his death, and then they stuffed him in the washing machine. The father is getting sentenced to 50 years. Hopefully the mother has something similar coming. These people do not deserve to be outside. He took the life of his poor innocent mother.
Fascinating facts that you didn't know. In the 1870s, William Shanks spent 15 years of his life calculating 5 to 707 places by hand. However, the last few years were wasted as he made a mistake after the 527th digit. The Nanga Parbat is the only mountain taller than 8,000 meters whose maiden summit was done solo. The climber, Herman Rudolph, did so by taking methamphetamine and reaching the summit after a 19-hour-long climb from his camp. Paul Stanley of the rock band Kiss was born half deaf with level 3 microtia, leaving him without an ear canal in his right ear. In 2005, Doug Heckman read the EULA before he installed some PC software. The agreement included a clause offering financial compensation to licensees who actually read the
Morning Facts, Part 314. In July of 2014, 53-year-old teacher Sharon Clark was in the passenger seat on Interstate 80 in Pennsylvania when a rock thrown from an overpass crashed through the windshield and struck her in the face, blinding her in one eye, shattering her skull, and nearly killing her. The rock had been thrown by a group of teenage boys who were engaged in a reckless spree, stealing steaks, smashing windows with bats, tearing through cornfields, and gathering heavy stones specifically to hurl at passing vehicles. After the impact, they laughed, cheered, and even returned to the scene twice more before being called. All of them were eventually convicted, and several received prison time. The trauma completely upended Sharon's family. 2 years later, her husband Randy, who had tirelessly fought for stricter overpass protections and campaigned for legislative change, tragically took his own life, apparently overwhelmed by the financial and emotional toll of the horrible incident.
Newly released document footage shows the convicted Abigail being pulled over just not a slow while he committed the murders. In the footage, he's being questioned by police during a traffic stop, and he's getting a citation for going over the speed limit. He stopped in his white Hyundai Elantra by a Latah County Sheriff's deputy for traveling at 42 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. The deputy told him he was speeding, and he admits to not wearing a seatbelt when he was pulled over. And he said to the deputy, "I'm just being honest with you." And the deputy responded, "Yup, I appreciate that." Ultimately, he received a $10 citation for not wearing a seatbelt, but was just warned about speeding. This was in August 2022, just 3 months before he committed the murders.
Can I get a phone number for you?
Yeah, what?
We need to put it on the citation as it goes to the court.
Just for future reference, I mean, I'm obviously not as first if I have to look at one finance info. People lying about that. Say that lying about that, right? My own knowledge. You obviously go back to the
With a seatbelt like this, I didn't check as I was coming up, so that's why I asked you. I should. I noticed you weren't wearing it, and I'm on this emphasis, and like I said, I'm getting paid by ICE. They want us to enforce the seatbelt laws, so I'm being more aware of that. That's where I'm coming from. Okay. All right. Have a good night.
Let me tell you about some interesting things you probably didn't know. Spiders don't actually have muscles in their legs. They just move them using a hydraulic system powered by their blood pressure. When they die, their legs curl up because the blood pressure is gone. That feels like such a simple thing to know that I just never would have known. There's a city in Morocco called Chef Shaw that is entirely blue. 1 in 140 people in the world are now living. There was a Chinese back in 2011 that had prisoners play online games like World of Warcraft for over 12 hours a day to generate virtual currency from the games, which then the prison guards sold for profit. The median annual pay during the Great Depression was 22% of the cost of an average home, and today it's 14%, meaning that it was easier to buy a home during the Great Depression than right now relative to the salaries that people are making. This is a picture of George Bush with Harambe's mother in 1998. Harambe, why? How? I didn't know Harambe was connected to what happened in something leaks. Astronauts aboard the ISS do not wash or dry their clothes. They literally just wear them until they're too dirty or steamy, then dispose them.
Too dirty or steamy.
Thrown up during re-entry.
Stop scrolling, because this has to be one of the strangest skinwalker encounters ever. Rachel said that she posted on Craigslist looking for a roommate. She said that rent was too much on her own, and she was starting to fall behind. That's how she found Lena. Lena moved in a week later, and Rachel said that she was quiet, respectful, and honestly, very pretty. She had jet black hair, a nose ring, and piercings on both ears. She wore black all the time and looked goth and kind of mysterious. But Rachel said that she was very polite, but there was still something off. She kept her blinds closed, never really smiled, and always avoided the hallway here. She even covered it with a scarf. Rachel said that about a week in, Lena knocked on her bedroom door at about 2 a.m. and said, "Hey, can you tell your boyfriend to stop pacing the hallway? He's freaking me out." Rachel sat up. "Lena, I don't have a boyfriend," she replied. She said that Lena was genuinely confused. She said, "I saw him tall, pale, just walking back and forth. He didn't say anything. Rachel said that she didn't know what to say, and she barely slept after that. Over time, Nina started opening up. Late night talks, bits of her past, and alcoholic bad dreams, her fear of being alone. Then one night, she casually said that she also practices witchcraft. Rachel said that she's Christian, and that caught her off guard. She didn't say anything, but that night she moved her Bible to her nightstand. A few days later, they were at the dinner, and Rachel said, "You should call your sister, and you haven't talked to her since the funeral." Lena stopped and asked, "How did you know about the funeral?" Rachel said, "Your sisters, you told me the other night." Lena went pale. "Rachel, I never told you that," she said. The next night, Lena left for a jog at around 6 p.m. At 6:15, Rachel said that she heard a voice in the kitchen. She stepped out, and there she was. Same hoodie, same hair, but she was too tall. Her limbs were too long, and the head was tilted slightly, like it didn't quite fit. Rachel said that she turned to her and smiled. Lena smiled, but stretched too wide, and she whispered, "She tells me everything." Rachel ran to her room and locked the door. She called Lena, but no answer. She called 5 times. Lena finally called back. "Why did you call me 5 times? I was at my interview," she said. Lena moved out the next day. Her room was empty except for the mirror. It was still covered and cracked right down the middle. Rachel said that she now sleeps with her door locked, but sometimes she still hears Lena's voice.
This is horrific. A whale has just died after it collided with a boat's motor in New Jersey. The incident caused one person to fall over or nearly capsize.
Dumb motherfucker. Watch where you're fucking going.
The same cannot be said for the whale. It is not long after it washed ashore and succumbed to its injuries. So the question that people are asking now is, why didn't they turn the motor off if they knew their whale was near? The answer is apparently they didn't. But once it is happening in a super shallow area of water which whales don't commonly go to. So as of right now, it's just being treated as a freak accident.
This is the most disturbing Japanese serial killer that we've never learned about. This is Tsutomu Marizaki, and this is his real hand. If his name is hard to pronounce for you, don't worry about it. You can call him his nickname if you would drown. Now, the reason you might not have heard about this case is because the details of this case are so disturbing that Japanese media tried to hide this. From 1988 to 1989, he was convicted of abducting, murdering, mutilating young girls between the ages of 4 and 7. The way he would do this is he would drive to a local park or maybe a playground and he would have a friendly conversation with his young girls so that way they'd be able to trust him. The second they were able to trust him, he would then lure them into his car by saying, "Hey, I'll give you a ride somewhere." Once the child would get in his car, he would then strangle them and then mutilate their bodies. As if this isn't the worst part, he would collect their hands as trophies and he would grind up their bones into a powder, put it inside of a package, and mail it to the victims' families. The reason he did this is he enjoyed taunting the victims' families by basically saying, "You're never gonna catch me." He would also drink their blood and even eat their hands. But boy was he wrong, because in 1989, he was literally locked into half the time he was double murder. He was arrested and put on trial. He never took accountability again. He had no remorse and he kept playing it for his alter ego. He was eventually executed in 2008, and this is why your parents tell you to never trust strangers. There are so many disturbing cases in Japan, but Japan doesn't like people to know about them because they try to keep everything really discreet. They basically don't want the public to freak out about all of these cases, but if you want to know the real secrets behind it, make sure to hit the like and follow button or screen something in the video.
For those of you who don't know, this is Al Jefe, the only known wild jaguar in the United States. He was first spotted on a trail cam in 2011 in the mountains of southern Arizona. It was a huge discovery because they thought jaguars were completely driven out of the United States in the 20th century. And the remaining jaguars were hunted because they were thought to be so dangerous. I mean, they do have the strongest white force of any cats, including lions and tigers. That's a different story. After 2011, Al Jefe was spotted again in 2016 in the mountains of Arizona again. Al Jefe became a hit on social media, but then quickly disappeared and wasn't seen again until last month. Al Jefe was spotted again in Arizona, and researchers say it looks like he's thriving. It's cool to know that Al Jefe can hold his own for over a decade as the only jaguar in the States. Follow for more fun facts.
Hey, you left your backpack downstairs. Thanks. Jeez, these days, I don't take away beef so friends play. Nice try.
Whether you're a professional or simply take pride in tackling your own outdoor projects.
Extremely sad, but true facts that will make you think. In 2012, the most requested Christmas gift by children in the UK was a father. Pigs naturally get depressed. Judy Farsley, who voiced Cookie in Around the Full Time, murdered by her father before the movie was even released. And Tom Felton, who plays Draco Malfoy in the series of Harry Potter, had to bleach his hair every 10 days for just 30 minutes screen time. Good crazies? In a simple washing and this
Hello, welcome.
But what about the real scientific facts you might be wondering about? According to some studies, being short might mean you live longer than the poor country. And guess what? You might have a reduced risk of certain diseases like cancer. And the best part, information goes to your paper because of your shorter nerve. So technically, you're a bit quicker than other people. 3 signs that your phone is
shit.
Number 1, does your phone get hot on a regular basis? This is a huge red flag that your phone is protected with virus, making it work so hard that it overheats all the time. Number 2, have you noticed your phone battery dies really quickly? This is a sign that your phone has a spyware app installed which rings in the background and drains your battery. And number 3, some of the apps on your phone crash for no apparent reason. Oh, this is a big sign that something is interfering with your app's proper functionality, and it's usually caused by malware on your device. Literally, the only ways to protect yourself is by downloading a VPN. This will disguise your location, making it look like you're in a different country, meaning that your phone cannot get hacked. Now take a minute to share this message with all your friends and find them all.
Well, a couple of facts that we wish you never knew. Part 14. There was a woman in the 18th century named Mary Toft who shoved dead rabbits inside of her and later acted as if she gave birth to them. And the doctors actually believed her until one of them discovered corn inside one of the rabbit's stomachs. More people have tapeworms than have dogs, which I guess makes them the most popular pet. Oh yeah, and this is what it looks like up close. So you know how every two pistachios there's always one that tastes a little bit different? Well yeah, it's because there's a dead naval orange worm inside.
Ew.
An octopus's penis is actually one of its tentacles, so if you ever got to pet one at SeaWorld, you might have just broke the damn thing. Dying from starvation is because your body used all of its resources in order to feed your brain. And as a last resort, it begins to digest the muscle around your most vital organs until all that's left is your heart. So you die by eating your heart.
Let's look at some crazy things happening in the world. Elon Musk now controls over 65% of all satellites that are orbiting the Earth right now. A new survey came out saying that nearly half of all parents, or 47%, admit to only staying together for their kids. 2 inmates conceived a healthy baby without even bleeding. They used an air vent, bedding line, and a yeast infection applicator. Can't deny that was creative. An airplane departing Shanghai was delayed 5 hours after an elderly woman tossed coins into the jet engine for good luck. I was in Antarctica, I was starting to bloom, and experts are saying that that is not good news. China is going crazily, offering tons of money to top AI people, and offered someone $1.25 billion for one person. I think that's about what LeBron has earned in his entire career, if that, from salary. And he said no. He said no to $1 billion just to have a job somewhere.
This is why you need to be careful with dating apps. On November 15th, 2017, 24-year-old Sydney Lee decided to meet Bailey Boswell in person after speaking on Tinder for a few days. For their first date, Bailey invited Sydney to come over to the apartment that she shared with her boyfriend Aubrey Trailer. 24 minutes after Sydney arrived at the apartment, her phone was turned off and Bailey and her boyfriend Aubrey murdered her and chopped her body into 30 pieces using a saw. This attack was planned by the couple for a while, and there's even surveillance footage of them going to Home Depot and buying the saw and cleaning some bodies. They then scattered Sydney's remains along the roads in Clay County, Nebraska, and it was found 3 weeks later. Investigators later found out that the couple talked about gaining power by committing murders and making videos of them torturing people. At the end of it, Bailey was sentenced to life in prison, and Aubrey was sentenced to death.
This woman used Roblox to instruct a 10-year-old girl on how to murder a 2-year-old infant. This is
36-year-old Tara Sykes, and this story is incredibly disturbing. Tara Sykes' 10-year-old daughter was living with a different family that she wasn't happy with. So she got on the game Roblox and started communicating with her 10-year-old daughter. And eventually these chats turned completely disturbing. Tara communicated with her 10-year-old daughter over Roblox and told her exactly how to kill this 2-month-old baby. At first she told her daughter to drown the baby in a bathtub. Then she told her daughter maybe she could burn the baby to death with scalding hot water. And then eventually she settled on telling her 10-year-old daughter to drop the baby on its head. And sadly, that's exactly what her daughter would go on to do. Tara's daughter picked up the 2-month-old child of the people she was living with, walked over to the kitchen floor, and dropped the baby on its head, attempting to end its life. The 10-year-old girl later told authorities that she was horrified of her mother, and she was terrified about what her mother would do to her if she didn't carry out her disturbing instructions. Further investigation also showed that Tara had instructed her 10-year-old daughter to kill the 2 adults that she was living with at the time. She told her daughter to go cut the 2 adults' throats with a kitchen knife while they slept, and then instructed her to douse the bed sheets with aerosol spray and light the house on fire. Now, shockingly, the 10-year-old actually did douse the sheets with spray, but she told authorities she wasn't able to finish the disturbing act. Now, Tara has been charged with a number of different things, but her trial has not been officially started yet, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen in this case, but I do see Tara receiving an extremely long sentence, hopefully life in prison, because this entire thing is just so completely disturbing and messed up, and I really hope that she's never able to see the light of day again. This is the Monroe Demon House, the scariest place in America. This house has an interesting and very bizarre history, a history that includes serial killers and satanic cults, and when we visited, it was during a thunderstorm, so the energy was supercharged. Now, lots of previous owners of the house have gotten into bizarre accidents that have taken the lives of some of their loved ones, and they've been plagued with bad luck while they lived in the house. At some point, the home actually became a boarding house. And some of the tenants
how are you?
upstairs, which I'm filming right now, were performing rituals in their room. People don't exactly know what rituals were going on, but they have been confirmed by former tenants. And people think that these rituals opened up some sort of a portal that allowed a demonic being to come through. There were also bones found in the basement that were confirmed to be human bones. And people have seen something that looks almost like a deer or an animal prowling the halls. Now let me tell you, this is one of the most intense places I've ever investigated. We had a crucifix that we set up on the wall fly off of the wall twice, all on camera. And the energy inside of this place was some of the darkest I've ever come across. And the spirits in the home told us of bones that might be buried in the backyard. And I later confirmed with the owner that ground-penetrating radar had been used and that there are bodies in the back. If you want to see this full video, it's on my YouTube now. The link is in my bio.
What zombie movie could you survive the longest? Comment down below. Starting off, you have World War Z. Now, we have to take a step back. World War Z is not only a zombie, where these zombies are as fast as Usain Bolt, they're also extremely intelligent to the fact that they don't just go to sound. They know where you are. It's almost like they're heat-seeking zombies. We also have to talk about the fact that they can climb on themselves and each other to create bridges, climb buildings, and even climb up to skyscrapers and helicopters. I'm realistically giving your survival chances probably a minute and a half to 2 minutes, depending on if you're in a rural place or a massive city. We then have to talk about 28 years later. Now, you don't only have to worry about regular zombies, because yes, they are zombies, but you have to worry about the alpha zombies. The ones that pretty much tell the other zombies what to do. Those are highly intelligent, take a ton of damage to unalive. And if there's one alpha zombie for every 40 to 50 zombies, I'd realistically say your chances of survival are probably a few hours. The last one has to be the walker. Now, these are probably the easiest zombies to survive. We don't have a ton of different variants of zombies. They don't run, they walk. And your chances of survival go up at least 80%, as long as you're not stupid. Don't forget to like and follow for more. And comment down below how long you can survive each week.
Everyone needs to know what's happening in Angola right now. At least 22 people have been killed, nearly 200 have been injured, and over 1,000 have been arrested after the country exploded into protest this week against the government's decision to raise fuel prices by 33%. Human Rights Watch accused police of using excessive force against what started as largely peaceful demonstrations, but quickly turned into violent clashes with police, tear gas being fired, stores being looted, infrastructure infrastructure being vandalized, and eventually it got to the point where the army had to be deployed to restore order. But here's where things get wild. See, the government said that they needed to cut subsidies to fuel specifically because they have to reduce the financial pressure the government is experiencing right now. But Angola, as it turns out, is the second largest oil producer in Africa, yet the country still has a diesel shortage, and they can't even meet domestic demand. This is because they don't have enough refineries. So despite the oil prices, they are still having to import diesel and gas
thank
from
you.
other countries at high prices. To make matters worse, their decision to increase fuel prices has led to a steep rise in the cost of public transportation, as well as rising costs of food and other necessities. The opposition party accused the current government's policies of putting Angola in a severe economic and social crisis. And as one protester told local media, we are tired. They must announce something that needs to change for us to live in better conditions. The question is, what do you guys think?
Two places in the world where you should never go swimming. First up, we've got the boiling lake. What makes it so dangerous is there is actually boiling magma underneath this lake. If we went swimming here, well, it would be game over. It is that hot that it would literally burn all of the skin off your body. And next up, we've got Jacob as well. No, it doesn't belong to anyone called Jacob. This lake is so clear that you can see right to the bottom of this cave. However, if you swim to the bottom of here, you're very unlikely to come out alive. The reason being this lake has hidden caves, so if you did swim down the river, you're very unlikely to make it out.
Well, that's exactly what happened in Troy Kere. Firefighters were called to a brush fire near the village of Ashburn, British Columbia. The blaze was so intense it knocked out power and took nearly 5,000 gallons of water to extinguish it. Later, investigators discovered the unlikely cause to be a fish. A local osprey had snatched the fish from the river 2 miles away and accidentally dropped it onto the power line. The impact caused embers to fall into the dry grass below, sparking the fire.
Stupid ass bird.
Thankfully, no one was hurt, and the fish-dropping bird is still flying free.
It's a free bird now. He's trying to get away. That is hilarious.
Why is no one talking about this Palmer's cocoa butter jar hacks? The Palmer's cocoa butter jar does more than moisturize from head to toe. And in her life, Jennifer is pretty breakfast. Rebecca and Joshua grew up in South Wales and were both 14 years old when they started dating. Soon the relationship started to fizzle and Joshua started to become more challenging to deal with. On the other hand, Rebecca had 2 goals in her life, and that was to keep studying and working to become a lawyer, but she also wanted to keep a relationship with Joshua. The two were always off and on, so their parents could never really figure out if they were dating or not. Rebecca's parents were really like Joshua. They even treated him like their own son, but they became very disappointed in him when he started spreading rumors that Rebecca was pregnant. Despite these rumors, Rebecca believed that she loved him and she wanted to give him another chance. Joshua said in a group chat with his friends and his friend that he would like to end Rebecca's life during the times that they are on the off end of the relationship. He even told them that he would like to break her neck because of how annoyed and angry he was with her. However, one of Joshua's friends replied and said, "If you do it, I will buy you breakfast." Now, this was a bet that Joshua did not want to lose. The very next day, Joshua told Rebecca to meet him, and she was just very excited to hopefully be winning him over again. She had bought new clothes, different makeup, but little did she know that would be the last day she was ever seen. Joshua asked Rebecca to meet him in the woods near his home, and she did. When she arrived, Joshua lunged at her, trying to break her neck, but she was screaming, so in a fit of panic, he grabbed a rock, slammed it on her head until her skull came in. Joshua left Rebecca there to die from her injuries while he ran back home. 2 days after Rebecca's disappearance, Joshua messaged his friends and told them that they owed him a breakfast and to not say anything. Later that day, Joshua wrote a Facebook status saying how it was a lovely day, but an even better breakfast. Rebecca's body was found about 2 days later, and Joshua even joined in on the search. He even posted on social media that he was worried and hoped she returned safely. Soon enough, Joshua was apprehended as a suspect since Rebecca's parents told police that she had a date with him. His phone was confiscated, and once he looked at his text messages, they had clear evidence, but he told police that this was all a joke. Joshua stated that he would never do this to someone, especially for some free breakfast. Evidence against Joshua
he did. Although Joshua was a minor during his time, the ISIS letter officials that he would get a longer sentence or even the death penalty.
His Discord friends tracked him down after he murdered his entire family. On July 2019, a 24-year-old Medhas Zaman murdered his entire family before he could find out that he dropped out of school. His family believed that he was studying engineering at York University in Toronto, but little did he know that he had been lying for 3 years. On this day, Medhas sent a message to his friends on Discord saying that he was going to murder his entire family. One by one, Medhas shared photos of his family, first his mother, then his grandmother, then his sister, then his father, and they were all deceased. He then played video games and took a nap while his friends online were figuring out whether this was real or fake.